will we know when Singapore is ready for a non-Chinese Prime Minister? As a woman, I believe we have very little time, and so brevity is critical. The answer to that is before your eyes, when Singaporeans vote a non-Chinese president.
I should also just give a very direct answer to that, because I've said this many times before in public. I think Singapore is ready anytime for a non-Chinese Prime Minister, just so that I can be seen. Race is a factor in politics everywhere in the world. It was a factor for Obama in his first term, and he overcame it. He was an exciting new candidate, and he even won over the white working class in Michigan, Wisconsin, and several other states in that first election. Race became more an issue for him in the second term, and he himself spoke about it and wrote about it. Race is a factor everywhere in the world, but it is not the only factor. It is not the only factor. And I think Singaporeans today, compared to 40 or 50 years ago, look at other factors. They look at a person's capabilities, they look at their courage, their character, their contributions. They look at people in totality. Race might be always lurking behind people's minds, but it's not the only issue. And that's why I've said before, publicly, Singapore's ready anytime. If someone comes up who's a superior candidate for Prime Minister, the person can be made a Prime Minister. I believe in that. I believe in that. Why do you still want to run for president when what you can do is limited? Why not go bigger? Let me be quite frank. In the last decade, I have at various points been approached by very senior international peers to ask me if I could take on some major international leadership roles, meaning not just serving as on panels and chairing various eminent persons groups and so on, but actually joining an international organization as a managing director or some other role. And my answer has been immediate to them, that I'm not interested in leaving Singapore. First, at that point, I was elected. At that point, I was elected by the people of Jurong, and I wasn't going to leave Singapore just because someone was asking me to have a prestigious position in an international organization, even though those are important. And I was very straightforward about it. But the second reason, which applies now with me being out of Jurong, unfortunately, and out of politics completely, is that there's no greater purpose in life than serving your own country, no matter how small. No matter how small. Because when you serve your own country, it's not just a position you hold, it's an emotion. It's an emotion.